What color is God's love? Written by Xochitl Dixon.
Illustrated by Darshika Varma.
We know and rely on the love God has for us. God is love. Whoever lives in love lives in God, and God in them. 1 John 4:16. All the colors displayed in the world that God made, every glorious, fabulous, beautiful shade, show how good God is and will always be. But what is the color of love? Come and see. Is love orange like a pumpkin God grows from a seed, or like monarch butterflies that munch on milkweed? Orange makes me feel grateful for the things God creates, from the people we love to the food on our plates. Is love yellow like the sunflowers God made to stand tall, or like honeysuckle vines that crawl up a wall? Yellow brings me joy, like friends working together, while God grows our garden in bright, sunny weather. Is love blue like the ocean or crystal clear skies, or like blueberries picked for sweet homemade pies? Blue makes me feel calm, like a great day to set sail, like a cool, peaceful breeze that says God will not fail. Is love green like the clovers that tickle bare toes, or like frogs by a creek where a giant fern grows? Green gives me confidence, so I'm ready to try. With God, I can climb mountains, no matter how high. Is love pink like flamingos or a puppy's wet tongue, or like cherry blossom trees that prove spring has sprung? Pink sparks my imagination. I dare to dream bolder. I'll serve God with my gifts now and when I'm older. Is love black like the night sky where God hung the moon, or like shiny winged blackbirds that sing a sweet tune? Black makes me courageous, so I stand up to fear. I'm brave, I don't quit, because God's always near. Is love white like the dandelion puffs that I blow, or like fluffy clouds floating across the sky slow? White helps me keep going when the day feels too rough. No matter what happens, God is always enough. Is love gray like a squirrel snoozing high in a tree, or like a chinchilla with fur soft as can be? Gray makes me feel hopeful because God controls when lightning bolts strike and when loud thunder rolls. Is love brown like the cross on the roof of God's house, or like the haybed of a scurrying field mouse? Brown fills me with compassion as God loves us all and helps us love others through acts, big and small. Is love red like a rose, God designed with great care, or like the thin, spiny skin of a prickly pear? Red helps me remember I'm forgiven and free. God, help me forgive others like you forgive me. Is love purple like the robes choirs wear as they sing of a big empty tomb and a great risen king? Purple reminds me of all God gave through the cross. He helps me live like I know that Jesus is boss. God uses all of his glorious colors to show we can stay close to him and continue to grow. In all we say, do, and think, God helps us to see his colors of love shining through you and through me. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. Romans 12:10.